This week we surprised Command Sergeant Major David List and thank him for his heroic efforts in assisting in the capture of Saddam Hussein. And then off to Alaska to call him Black Bear.
Higher Ground Outdoors, pursuing the heart of America, with Weston and Jodi Clark.
Heroes, force, and fire, the backbone of this land. Champions in life with a little dirt on our hands. In the land of the free, we're the best of the brave. We're fighters and fathers, and we are real men. Heroes, force, and fire, the backbone of this land. Champions in life with a little dirt on our hands.
You know, this surprise presentation, it was incredibly humbling for Jodi and I because we got the honor to be able to go on Fort Carson and surprise Command Sergeant Major David List for his assistance in his heroic efforts in capturing Saddam Hussein.
It took Wes and I 4 months to plan this special presentation, and wouldn't you know it, the night before, I ended up in the emergency room with our youngest baby. Well, I grabbed 1 hour of sleep and off to the presentation I went because this thing was so important to me.
If I could have everybody's attention, man, we appreciate you all getting together and doing this, okay? What we're doing for Command Sergeant David List is we are honoring him for his service and the actions of his service, but standing in the gap for all the men and women, past, present, and future in our military, armed forces throughout this nation. Feel free to applaud anything that strikes you. We like it all natural, all real. As you know, he has no idea that this is going on, so we dig doing this, man. This is exciting. Sergeant Major Jodi Clark.
Nice
Jodi,
to meet
hi.
you, sir.
Weston Clark. Sergeant Major Weston Clark.
Command Sergeant Major Dave List.
Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
Well, you're probably wondering what in the world are we all doing, huh?
Yeah, I thought you were CID.
well, it's already starting out good then.
Sorry.
Hey, let me tell you why we're here and what we're doing, okay? We had a multiple of your friends nominate you as a hero, okay? We know that you're a very humble man, very conservative, okay? And we've been trying to get this lined up for about 4 months, okay? And what we're here to do is to honor you and have you stand in the gap as well for all the men and women that serve our country, past, present, and future. But as we were told by Jim here, that we couldn't have picked a better soldier. We couldn't have picked a better soldier's soldier, okay? We've heard the stories of how you have been on the battlefield and how you have been off the battlefield. We have heard the stories from the juniors talking about that you being the senior, that you were always in the fight. You were always out there. You weren't back answering emails. You weren't back, you know, you were out on the field, which was an inspiration and has been an inspiration to many, many soldiers. But we're also here to thank you for your part in finding Saddam Hussein. But we know there was a lot of men and women that were part of it.
Whole 4th Infantry Division.
And that's what we're here to thank them, but also thank you in the part of capturing Saddam Hussein.
Great, thank you.
And for what you do for this country and have done for this country. We're getting ready to take you to Alaska on an Alaskan black bear hunt.
You gotta be
Okay?
kidding me.
Yeah. All paid. Okay?
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah. Jodi and I are covering your trip to Alaska. We're leaving tomorrow. It's all covered. Everything's been taken care of. Scott has given you the time off. Everything's been cleared. We are taking you away from here tomorrow, and you're going on an extreme black bear hunt, because what we do, we call them in.
That's what I'm talking
okay? We call them in, and they come in hard and fast. So Jodi has something here, and thank you for your service and honor.
We have wonderful partners. Nikon is one of them, and you need some binos to spot that bear. So
Holy smokes,
there's
thank you very much.
a brand new Monarch binos, and Buck Knives is also a great partner of ours. They also want to thank you for your service to this country. There's your nice
Good
Buck
American,
knife. Yes.
good American company, Buck Knives, okay?
Absolutely.
But here's what else is going to happen when we get there. We have you got a buck knife in your pocket. That's good. We have the boys from Sport Ear that are going to be there as well. The Hearing Enhancement Protection. They're flying in on Sunday, and they're going to outfit you with some of their hearing protection as well.
When Jodi and Weston showed up, I mean, it was a total shock. And you know, he's talking about, you know, being a hero and everything. I'm not a hero. You know, I supported a whole bunch of heroes, the men and women that were out there at the time, but and they're still out there today. I tell you, it's humbling to be a guest of Wes and Jodi. It really is.
Higher Ground, on behalf of Jodi and I and everybody in this nation, we thank you for your service. We thank you for your integrity. We thank you for everything that you stand for, and we thank you for what you've done for this country.
Great, thank you
Brother,
very much.
thank you. Guys, thank you.
Higher Ground Outdoors, pursuing the heart of America with Weston and Jodi Clark, is brought to you by Nightingale Game Calls and Nikon, Federal Premium Ammunition and CVA, Code Blue and Summit Tree Stands, Sport Ear and Buck Knives, Nightingale's Weston Clark Signature Series Outcalls, and Cabela's. Matthews, catch us if you can.
How does CVA's new Apex compare to the TC Encore? Action? Better. Trigger? Better. Barrels? Better. Stock? Better. And price? Yeah, that too. Better. The CVA Apex. Bottom line, it's just a better gun.
We're Jodi and Weston Clark.
And we shoot CVA.
Dude,
What?
you're freaking me out.
Silent, secure, concealed, comfortable. From concept to engineering to completion, Summit Tree Stands are designed and built by hunters who take the sport as seriously as you. Summit, high performance for high places. Big bucks know when a doe is hot. Temptation is an electronic scent heater that heats any scent to the body temperature of a live deer. Temptation's heated scent vapors reach out to big bucks with the hottest, freshest scent trail in the woods. Temptation from Code Blue.
Higher Ground Outdoors, pursuing the heart of America with Weston and Jodi Clark, is brought to you by Matthews. Catch us if you can.
I